Hey there, welcome back to Car Passionate. Today, we're diving into a car that has been making waves in the EV world, the 2025 Polestar 2. If you're curious about performance, design, and tech-packed features, stick around because we're unpacking everything you need to know about this electric beauty. So, what is it about the Polestar 2 that has everyone talking? Well, let's start with what's under the hood, or, technically, the floor. The 2025 Polestar 2 comes with some serious power options. You've got a dual motor setup in the performance version, delivering a hefty 455 horsepower and 546 pound-feet of torque. That means a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in just 4.3 seconds. For those who prefer a little less punch but more range, there's the single-motor, rear-wheel drive option. It still offers a solid 299 horsepower and a more impressive range, thanks to its efficiency. Speaking of range, Polestar has made improvements here too. The long-range models boast up to 320 miles per charge, making it a strong contender for daily commutes and longer road trips. Charging is no hassle either, with support for fast charging at up to 205 kilowatts. That gets you from 10% to 80% in about 27 minutes at a DC fast charger. Convenient, right? But let's talk about what you'll actually feel when you drive it. The Polestar 2 strikes a great balance between sporty and smooth. It's got a lowered center of gravity, thanks to the battery placement, and the weight distribution feels just right. The ride is firm but not harsh, making it fun for spirited drives while still being comfortable enough for city streets and highway cruising. The performance pack even adds Öhlins dampers and Brembo brakes for an extra edge when you push it. Now, moving inside, this is where Polestar flexes its Scandinavian design roots. Step into the cabin, and you're greeted by a minimalist but premium vibe. The materials are eco-friendly, yet they don't compromise on luxury. Vegan upholstery is standard, but there's also an option for Nappa leather if you prefer a more traditional touch. The dashboard is clean, with most functions controlled through the massive 11.2-inch central touchscreen. Speaking of tech, this system runs on Google's Android Automotive OS. That means you get seamless Google Maps, Google Assistant, and access to your favorite apps through the Play Store. Voice commands work like a charm, and it's one of the most intuitive infotainment systems out there. Plus, there's wireless Apple CarPlay now for those in the Apple ecosystem. Safety-wise, Polestar hasn't cut any corners. The 2025 Polestar 2 comes loaded with advanced driver assistance features. There's adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and even a driver attention monitor. Polestar is really pushing the envelope when it comes to making EVs as safe as they are exciting to drive. Now let's shift gears to the exterior design. If you've seen a Polestar 2 on the road, you know it's hard to ignore. The design is bold yet refined, with sharp lines, a distinctive front grille, and those signature Thor's hammer LED headlights. The rear features a sleek light bar that stretches across the tailgate, giving it a futuristic vibe. It's sporty without screaming for attention, which is a tricky balance to achieve, but Polestar nails it. One unique selling point of the Polestar 2 has to be its focus on sustainability. The company is committed to reducing its carbon footprint, and that's reflected in this car. Polestar is transparent about the emissions involved in manufacturing and aims to be climate neutral by 2040. The 2025 model even includes recycled and bio-based materials in its construction, so driving one isn't just a statement about your love for cars, it's a step toward a greener planet. So, who's the Polestar 2 for? Honestly, it's a great fit for anyone looking to dip their toes into the EV world without compromising on performance, design, or practicality. It's sleek, fun to drive, packed with tech, and it aligns with the growing demand for sustainable choices. Whether you're a city commuter, a weekend road tripper, or someone who just appreciates a well-engineered vehicle, the Polestar 2 has something to offer.